What's going on, guys? Andrew here, back at you with another video, and I'm kind of copying what I did on my body bags, mainly because I feel like this movie, for most of the people who probably don't follow body bags, I highly recommend picking this up. This is an underrated classic if you're into horror. And that is Prince of Darkness. This is a John Carpenter wrote and directed movie from 1987. This is kind of like, he had a couple years where he did some non-horrors, like after The Thing. He didn't really do horror again until this movie. Yeah, so he had like a 5-year hiatus where he did like 2 or 3 non-horrors. But yeah, basically a synopsis of this movie, and I was having a hard time explaining it in my body bags review, but basically what's going on here is that you got these college students, they're science students, and they are called to investigate this abandoned church that has this serum in it that kind of looks like a version of the lava lamp. It's kind of in a lava lamp type thing, and it's kind of circling around type. And there's all these like hidden codes and everything on it, and they're uncovering this ancient book that has all this writing in it that talks about the beliefs of this. And so they kind of uncover things, and things go horribly wrong from there, as you can imagine. It's a horror film. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to try to be as spoiler free as I can. I do know this is a 30-year-old movie, but this is an underrated classic from Carpenter. I think that most people, whenever they think of, oh, John Carpenter, probably don't think of this movie, unfortunately, because this is honestly one of his best, in my opinion. Maybe my 3rd favorite of Carpenter's, I would say, if I'm being honest. Yeah. So between this and In the Mouth of Madness, they're definitely overrated. But to get into some of the themes that are talked about in this movie and my thoughts on it, it talks about a lot of themes like it kind of bridges the gap between religion and science. It faithfully talks about religion and in the Roman Catholic sense, and it faithfully talks about science in my best of my knowledge. I've said before, I study more of the religion sense and mythology. But I do study science a little bit, and to my knowledge it's pretty faithful. But yeah, this is very, very much a just a fantastic movie, you know, and it combines things that I just absolutely love, you know. So as you can imagine, I'm pretty excited for this movie, and basically this one here. Man, I keep yawning. I'm sorry for people who I keep making yawn. Yeah, this is like an extremely interesting story. So basically what is talked about in this movie about God and everything is that, according to like the science of this all, it goes into like quantum physics and like everything having a positive and a negative. So like you can't have something a pure positive without having a pure negative. So basically the God that they say is talked about in the Roman Catholic Church or the Christian Church or anything like that, or religion in general, is the all positive in the universe. But there's also an all negative in the universe as well. There has to be a balance there. But yeah, so pretty much what that entails then from there is that you have this, what's in that lava lamp type thing is the anti-god, the negative god. It's all negative, so it breaks out eventually, and as you can imagine, all hell breaks loose and all that. So yeah, it's just from there, it's just a really creepy atmospheric movie that is just basically just, I don't know, it's really works for me. It's I think it's in the low 6s on IMDb or something like that. It should be way higher. This one should definitely be in the 7 somewhere, in my opinion, on IMDb. That's not my score, but yeah, this is just a really great film. I recommend watching it if you haven't. Pick this up. It's about $10, I think, on Amazon. The Scream Factory DVD. I'm going to be picking up the Blu-ray soon. This is my brother's copy. But yeah, if I were to rate this movie, I would give it a 8 out of 10. I really can't find anything wrong with it other than, like I said before in my other review, is that I feel like some of the characters weren't fleshed out enough, and like, yeah, but the ending leaves a lot of loose ends and things like that for you to kind of figure out on your own. There's a lot of things in this movie that are like you figure out on your own and you decide for yourself, or open for interpretation. So really recommend checking that out. I couldn't recommend it enough. As always, thanks guys for tuning in. Thanks for, as always, watching. Thanks for everybody for liking, subscribing all my content. And yeah, my next review is going to be on Friday the 13th. So I'm going to do the first Friday the 13th for my review. I'll give you my thoughts on that one. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that one. So see you then, and peace. See you.